Shalom. First and foremost, Kwahala Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakwakadash. Double honor to the apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways, noise in this road abroad, all around the world, to the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. So, here, you have the scriptures right here. Well, you have this event or whatever. And this just proves that the Most High is cursing America, The Most High is putting that curse upon America. These plagues, these shortages, and one of the plagues is this baby formula shortage that they have going on. And this article is from the WSJ Opinion. And it headlines is that one bad choice, a baby formula shortage, So now there's a shortage of baby formula, out there, Young mothers are having a hard time getting this formula, getting this resource to feed their kids. But right now they're not going to have no choice but to, use the tit, They're going to have to go back to being mothers now and not depending on some baby formula, from the system, not some instant milk, Now you're really going to have to really be a mother now, because right now, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is taking you women out of your comfort zone. Them days of comfort that you once enjoyed, prior to this whole, pandemic and things trickling down and all, the chain supply being all affected, Now you're looking forward to dark days now, harsh days, strange days that's coming upon you. Because it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be hell out here, and this is just the beginning of it, So let me read on. It says baby formula is a target of shoplifting rings. Its supply has been disrupted by COVID lockdowns. You see, you got all these shortages. It's because of COVID-19. The shutdown of COVID-19. Now there's a shortage of, everything. Shortage of food, shortage of electricity, shortage of staffs, what I'm saying? When you go to your job, there's a staff shortage. And there was even talking about a sugar shortage, on the news earlier today. I was watching the news, They're talking about a sugar shortage, a shortage in sugar. All these shortages that's taking place. But like I said before, like, the head apostle said, that there will be a shortage of men too. You have all these shortages, but there's also going to be a shortage of men. Because these men, they're going to go overseas and fight in this World War III. They're going to go over there and they're going to fight. And you women also going to be drafted in, in there too as well. But the thing is with you women, that there's more you women than there are men. You women, you're in abundance. There's an abundance of you. But there's only few men, So imagine them numbers. All right, let's continue. It says its pattern of demand has been thrown for a loop by pandemic swanters, changed in reality retailing, and baby marketing and baby making. Add the fact that half of the U.S. supply is consumed by welfare recipients. You know what I'm saying? So, and who's mainly on welfare? You know what I'm saying? In the society, you know, so-called white people, but also our people too. You know, our people are big in, receiving welfare. Especially our women, because our women are just totally out of order. They just buy into the system. They buy into the trickery and the fuckery of the so-called white man's lies. So they buy into that. But now judgment is coming, where now you can't feed your kids. And most of our women, they don't have no man in the house. So that's even a major problem. Here it is, you have no man in the house. Now who's gonna protect you when all hell is breaking loose? When you got hooligans, kicking in your door and trying to take whatever resource you have, and also take you in the process. Not just take you, but also do you as well. So it's gonna be a horrible time. These days are coming. It's gonna be hell, and this is just the beginning. Who are limited by regulation to a choice of 3 manufacturers add federal rules to make it hard to relieve a domestic shortage by importing foreign-made supplies. So now they got to go over it. You know what I'm saying? Now they're a curse. Now America's one big fat curse. Here it is. They got to go to other countries now for the supplies that they need, So you could just stick a fork in this place, because this place is finished. Now they got to receive aid from other countries. When it was before, we were giving aid, to other countries. Wherefore this country is giving aid to other countries. But now they have to go to other countries to receive the resources that they need. So now the Most High done put a curse upon this place. And you women, you gonna feel the pinch too. You gonna catch all kind of hell. Just jump into some scriptures now. But I'm not gonna make this too long. I just wanted to bring that point out. But this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 19. It says, "Woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days." What was Yahushua talking about? He was talking about, the time of Masada, where, the Roman generals, the Roman generals and the Romans were putting hell upon our people. The bulk of us fled into the land of Africa. Some, fled all different directions. Some fled in Masada. But what these devils did was that they blocked off the entries. There was nobody in, nobody out, So they were forced to, start eating the leaves and things like that. And it was horrible. Then ultimately eating their children, because that's what's gonna happen. You mothers, you going to end up eating your kids. You're gonna end up eating your children, your babies in that day, because that famine is gonna be so severe and so harsh, to the point where there's not gonna be nothing to eat. So you ain't gonna have no choice but to do that. You proud women out there, now the chickens has come home to roost. So it's gonna be a real bad time, and there's no escaping it. Verse 20. Pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to the times nor ever shall be. So it's going to be great tribulation. This is what our Lord is saying, you know. So that whole incident, you know, where it says, you know, woe unto you with child in those days, and it gets sucked in those days, that applied to Masada, you know. But you could also apply it to these times, you know, because right now that same scenario is going to repeat itself again in these times, but only this time it's going to be 10 times worse. It's going to be it's going to be to the 100 power, you know, only this time when it comes around, you know. So it's just going to get worse and worse. So y'all better just buckle down and take heed, because our Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is soon to return, and he's not playing, you know. The Lord said that the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, you know. So it's going to be hell, all kind of hell taking place before our Lord comes to return and to redeem his hopeful elect, you know. But with that, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. You know, I just wanted to just hit the major points. But right now, I'm going to give all praises and glories due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Ruach Kadash. Shalom.